This is a galvanized iron sheet house. Normally in Western Kenya, it is called Simba. A Simba is a young man's house built in his father's compound. This is another nephew of mine who decided to build a Simba in his father's compound. I want us to go in so that we can see how it looks like. This house was just built recently. It's like 3-4 days old. So when I heard that he was building a Simba, I decided to come and see what he is doing. This is a front door and it is a metal door. He has not completed the house, so the remaining part he will do it slowly by slowly. We are now entering inside the house. It is just a two-roomed house. This is the living room of the house. At the moment, this is how it looks like. He has not completed everything the way he wanted to do it. I was told that on the walls, he is going to place plywood or cardboard around the walls. This is the living room. It has two windows, one on this side and one in the front side. That is the door coming in. Let us first go around and see how the house looks like. I will later on share with you the quotation of the fundi that he was given. This is the floor, and on the floor he will place tiles later on, but at the moment this is how it looks like. And now that is the wall inside the house, and we want to see the roof. He decided to use round poles. That is because there were a lot of trees around the area. So most of these round poles were just from the area. They didn't buy the round poles, apart from a few. So this is how the roof looks like in the inside. And that is why it is very important planting trees. One day, one time, it can help somebody to build a house. From there, we are going to get to the bedroom. It is only two-roomed house. No kitchen, no other things inside. You can see they are just poured water on the ground or on the floor. And this is the circumference of the bedroom, how it looks like. We want to go around and see how it looks like. It has one window. That is the window on the bedroom side. The roof on the inside, we can still see the round poles. As he moves, he will also place the ceiling later on. Okay, from there we want to go outside. It's quite a small Simba for this young man. So we are going to go outside and also see how the exterior part of the house looks like. This is part of the compound of his father. This is his father's home, and that is the parents' house with an outside kitchen. Okay, let us get back to the house. This is the front side of the house with the two windows. This house, as I've told you, it's about 4 days old. The fundis had just finished what they were doing. This is how one of the windows looks like. Then we want to get to the left side of the house. You can see how the left side looks like. After that, we are going to the back side. This is still the left side. And I like the way they had placed the iron sheets. I was told the fundi who built this house built it with only 2 days. So it's much more easier building a mabati house. This is now the back side. And you can see the iron sheets were placed horizontally. Look at the finishing, how it looks like. We are still at the back. The iron sheets are colored. They bought the colored iron sheets. And this is the right side now of the house. Then we want to go back to the front. Look at how this house looks like. It's so beautiful. For a small Simba or any other type of house you'd like to build, then this is now the front side once again. I want us now to go through the quotation that he was given. The fundi had given a quotation of 52 pieces of iron sheets at 1,500 Kenyan shillings per iron sheet. Then there were round poles, which were 28 pieces, which he didn't buy the round poles. He had round poles or trees around their home. Then the trusses, 35 pieces at 180. Nails, 5 inches, 5 kilogram at 190. Nails, 4 inches, 4 kilogram at 190. Nails, 3 inches, 4 kilogram at 190. Nails, 2 inches, 2 kilogram at 190. Roofing nails, 12 kilogram at 200. Fascia board, 6 times 1, that is 130 feet at 35, but at the moment he has not done the fascia board. He left that he is going to do the fascia board later on. Cement was 18 bags at 800, but normally cement will depend with where you are. And then there is ballast, 35 wheelbarrows. That one also depends with where you are going to buy ballast. Sand, 35 wheelbarrows. And then the labor is going to be 30% of the total cost. Normally, a fundi can give a quotation, but it will always depend with what and how the ground looks like. He told me that when the fundi came, they had to reduce the size of the house and they ended up buying 45 pieces of iron sheets. When the iron sheets are placed horizontally, you use fewer iron sheets than when they are placed parallel, and this is what the fundi did. This house is in Ugenya. Most of the people around this area are still not conversant with this type of mabati house. They feel it is too expensive than building a mud house. I don't know what you think. Would you go for a mabati house or a mud house? To me, a house is a house. It will depend with what you want. Even if you do a mud house, maybe later on you will want to cement it and you will have to buy cement and other things. So think of what you want. A mabati house or a mud house. If I'm not wrong, until this stage, he has used less than 150,000 Kenyan shillings, including the front door and the windows. I also want to show you a bit of this house. This house is the parents' house, and it is a semi-permanent house. I'll just show a bit of the living room, how it looks like. It's a 2-bedroomed house. And this is how the living room looks like. This is the ceiling. It is a PVC ceiling. These are heavy PVC ceiling. This is part of the kitchen, and you can see they have placed a sink. This is a semi-permanent house. So in any house, you can do anything you want, whether it is semi-permanent house or it's a mabati house. And this is how the sink area now looks like. Just be creative and you'll make your house look so beautiful. Back to my Simba, and you can see how the roof now looks like. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly consider subscribing to my channel. If you like this video, don't forget to give me that thumbs up and let us meet on my next video.